Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be showing you that how basically you can create a file editor inside your Tkinter desktop application of Python. So here you can create three types of files. You can create Word documents, PDF files and text documents. So let's suppose if I write something right here inside the text area. So I write some multiple lines here. I copy this line, paste it here. So I have some text out there. If I need docs file is selected, if I click save, now it will be, you can simply name this as like this. Now this will open this. You can see that guys, it is now exported. This text has been exported to the Word document, and the extension is docx. It is now opening this inside my WordPad. You will see that. So the file has been created. You will see that. You can even edit this file. There is also the second option which allows you to export this file to PDF document, and for this we are using report lab library in order to create PDF documents. So again you will be redirected to select the directory, and now you can see it is now exported to the PDF file. The text has been exported. You will see that very efficiently. And there is also the third option which allows you to save this file as a text file. So now this file will be saved as text file. You will see that as I save this file, automatically the file is opened. The saved file is automatically opened. So this is basically the application we will be building, which you will be able to export it to Word document, PDF document or text document. This will be the application. The whole source code of this application is given in the description of the video. So now what we can do is that we can start building this application from scratch. So here I can open my notepad and write this code from scratch. So the very first thing you need to do guys, just go to your command line and install some dependencies. You will need the pillow library, PILLOW, and also you will need report lab, REPORTLAB. Report lab is basically a Python library in order to generate PDF documents, and that's all that you will need for this. Simply install these dependencies and just create a app dot, let me create a file. So for here guys, first of all what we will say, we need to import all these dependencies right here at the top. So simply I will import all these dependencies. We are importing the operating system, Tkinter. From Tkinter we are importing file dialog. From docs we are importing document. You can see we are importing all the report lab libraries out there. That's also, these are the dependencies which are needed here. And after this guys, we will basically create a class which is, we will call this as anything. Let me call this as file editor. So inside this class we will basically have a constructor. In Python we declare the classes like this. So self.root is equal to root, self.root.title, and here we can say a file editor. So after this guys, basically we will have a text widget. So we can say, we can pass root here, height will be 20 and width will be 60. And this text widget, we will pack it on the screen by using the pack method. And then we will have a simple drop down. So basically here inside the drop down, we will basically take string variable. So self.file.format. So here we will basically set, by default docs is selected. So self.file format drop down. So inside the drop down, we will basically have a drop down menu where user can select different kinds of files. So here we will create an option menu. We'll pass root self.file format var, and we will define here docs, then PDF, and then we have txt. So we will have three files, three extensions: dox, PDF, text. The user can select from these three options, and then we will basically pack this on the drop down dot pack. So this will be added on the screen. So first of all, we have the text entry where user will enter the text inside the text area. Then we have the drop down where user can select either which file to generate, and then we will have a save button in order to generate the file. So we will use the button widget, and here we will basically pass the text of the button to be save. And also we will attach a function, guys, which will execute self.save content. So this function we will execute. So first of all, we will basically pack this method. So add it on the screen. So we now need to define this method, which is save content. So save content will be there inside the same class. So that's why we will write here save self here. We will define this method save content. So inside this method, guys, what we will say, basically, first of all, we will get the value which the user has written inside the text widget using the get method 1.0 and 1c. In this way, you can get the value that the user has written, and then we will basically get the extension, which extension the user has. So using this get method once again. So either it can be doc, PDF, or text. So here we will simply say file extension is equal to file format, and then we will say file path, and here we will ask the user file dialog with the file dialog module. It contains a ask save as file name method, and the default extension will be equal to the file extension. So whichever extension the user has selected, that extension will be there. And also we will basically give the second argument here, which will be file types is equal to, this is slightly complicated, so what I will do, I will write this you can see that. So basically it will now have the file dialog, and basically it will store the file path after the user has selected where to save the file. So basically, guys, here we will check inside the if condition that if the file exists, if the file path exists, in that case we will have three if conditions. If file extension is docs, in this case we will save the document as docs. We will create a method. This method pass the content and the file path. And else if the file format is equal to the PDF document, in that case we will again create another method which is save as PDF. Again pass the content and the file path. And once again we will basically have a third else. In that case we will call the save as text method, content, and file path. So we have need to define these three methods: save as docs, PDF, and text. So now after this we need to open the saved file as well. After we return the file, we can open the saved file using operating system start file path. So this will open the saved file. So these methods, guys, will be static methods. So there is a decorator out there inside Python, which you can basically decorate the method as static method. So it can be called using self here like this. So here you need to pass self here. Sorry. and here inside this also, I think. Yeah, so we have passed here, say yes. So this is basically static method, guys, and for creating the Word document, what we will do, we will initiate the new instance of document object, the dependency that we have, and then we will add it as a paragraph. So document add paragraph, it contains this method, and the alignment of the paragraph, it basically contains a property alignment, and we will align it using this alignment, left alignment. You can also pass middle, right as well, and then we will say paragraph add run. It will actually add the paragraph. The text will be simply the content which is passed. You can even just change the font size as well. Whatever font size you want to change, you will say PT 12. You can adjust this font size accordingly, guys. It totally depends upon you. And then we will save this file path. That's all. So this is for the docs here. And now we will basically do this for the same static method, save as PDF. And for the doc here, we will simply use simple doc template. And here we will pass the file path and page size. This can be either letter, land size, anything. I will pass letter. And different styles, this will be get sample style sheet. And this will apply the sample styles which are necessary. And here we will basically replace the content. If there is a new line character, in that case we will break the, like this, put a break tag. So this will redirect to the new page. So I think this is required if you have line breaks inside your, if you have multiple lines of text. In that case we will replace it by a break tag and styles will be normal after that. That's all. So after this, guys, we will basically say doc build story. That's all. This is done now. And last but not least, we have the third method which is required if the user has selected, let's suppose, to save this file as a text file. So what we can do, basically we can say, again define this, and we can simply write here, we can say open this in write mode as file, and then we can say file.write content. So for generating the text file, it is very easy. You open the file path in write mode and simply use the write method and pass the content. And lastly, guys, we need to basically create an object of this class. So what we can say if name is equal to main. In that case, we will simply create a new instance of this TK, and then editor is equal to file editor. We will pass the instance root and root main loop. That's all. So here we are initiating a new instance of this class that we created, guys. We are creating an object, passing the root reference, and then starting our application. So what now the application will do, guys, if I start this, so application will start. If you write anything here, you will see multiple lines of text here. If I execute save, so I need to simply click save. And now, guys, you will see that it is exported to Word document. I can change to PDF. Again, I need to do the same thing. You will now see it is do. And I can select here text file as well. You can see that. So in this way, guys, it's a very simple app, file editor app, which allows you to quickly make PDF files, Word document files, and text files. All the source code is given in the description of the video. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this video. Please hit that like button, subscribe the channel for more videos like this, and I will be seeing you in the next video.